Good evening. This is United News. Here are the top global stories shaping today's headlines, January 12, 2026. Nationwide protests in Iran have now surpassed 500 confirmed deaths and more than 10,000 arrests, as citizens continue demanding an end to the current regime. Security forces have issued strong warnings that foreign intervention could be targeted amid growing international concern over human rights violations. Major global newspapers are leading with stark front-page headlines reporting that the unrest has escalated significantly, and there are unconfirmed reports that U.S. officials are exploring very strong military options in response to the crisis. In Washington, tensions with Cuba have intensified after President Donald Trump issued a warning about potential diplomatic deals following ongoing tensions in Venezuela. Markets reacted sharply today after news broke that the Department of Justice has opened a criminal investigation into Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, centered on a controversial renovation project at the Fed's headquarters. The probe triggered a sell-off in U.S. stocks, bonds, and the dollar, while gold prices surged above $4,600 per ounce as investors sought safe havens. The Department of Homeland Security has deployed federal officers to Minneapolis following large protests over the fatal shooting involving an immigration agent. Federal authorities say the move is intended to restore order and assist local law enforcement. Asian equities climbed today, mirroring record highs on Wall Street, but geopolitical tensions tied to Iran's unrest are driving demand for safe haven assets, pushing gold above $4,580 per ounce. In Japan, Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi is reportedly considering a snap election, as the yen remains weak and approval ratings shift ahead of the potential poll. Across Southeast Asia, governments are tackling diverse issues, from crackdown on scams in Cambodia, sentencing reforms in Indonesia, to Malaysia's discussions on prime ministerial term limits. Major Indian stocks including TCS, HCL, DMart, and IRETA are under close watch as markets opened slightly lower amid the global uncertainty. In Sudan, the government has returned to the capital Khartoum after nearly 3 years of conflict, marking a potentially pivotal moment in the nation's recovery. In football, Morocco's national coach has publicly claimed officiating bias in the AFCON tournament. South Africa has reaffirmed its participation in BRICS naval drills, drawing concern from U.S. officials. Meanwhile, Somaliland authorities report plans to expel Palestinians from Gaza, and Benin is holding parliamentary and local elections just weeks after a failed coup attempt. The Will for Peace 2026 naval exercises near Simonstown feature China, Iran, Russia, UAE, Egypt, Ethiopia, and Indonesia, with India and Brazil